All right, baby. Let's give the people what they fucking want, what they're begging for. What they fucking need. They know they need
They
it.
want it so bad.
So
They want me
yeah.
fucking pussy. Ready?
Yeah.
Welcome to Soft Launch.
episode 8.
Yes.
On your head tops. You know what I'm saying? We're here. It is Friday, June 30th. Usually we record on Saturday. Today we on Friday because we got a booked and busy weekend.
I'm getting paid to pod. But if you're my boss and you're watching this, no, I'm not. It's 6:05.
Facts. Oh shit,
you know what I'm saying?
I
am on the clock.
Come on, dog. We double clocking it.
Yes, and I do want to say June 30th.
Yes.
My dog Dookie's birthday.
Oh man, rest in peace.
Rest in paradise with you, and I hope you're not with any dogs. I hope you're only with people who you should be with.
Rest in peace to Big Duker, man.
Yeah, worst dog in the world, best dog,
Very
worst
cute
dog.
Very cute, you know what I'm saying? And ladies and gentlemen, just going to put a little quick announcement out there. We've been dealing with a couple of feedback issues.
Which is, so shocking. We haven't hit any issues with this podcast.
I know. But, so if you hear a little bit of just ignore it.
Just start shaking your ass. There it is. Shake your ass.
Yeah.
Watch yourself.
We don't know where it's coming from. We're going to try to figure it out.
We're going to figure it out. But it is, I think it's, our ex is putting a hex on us from talking about them last week.
We were talking a lot of shit about exes last week. I mean, more than I usually do, for sure. Me, you know, but
because you're so much better than me.
No. Just because it's, you know,
the sound is dry.
We're gonna
imagine
guys,
that when we put it on, no one hears. They're just gonna sound like we're complaining about nothing.
Imagine we're just having an aneurysm. This is so annoying.
Together.
But sorry, guys. So you guys are going to power through it. We're going to power through it. You guys are going to think it's okay. And then, you know, we're going to do what we got to do. But welcome to the Soft Launch Podcast.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? 2 comedians from New York City on very budget-friendly equipment.
Yeah, well, actually, fuck you, it wasn't. This shit was mad expensive.
This is the first time it's ever done this. But it's all right. We're not going to spend the whole episode.
We don't even care.
Guys,
it's not even bothering us. Oh my God.
It's fine.
We're so good about it.
Yeah, it's just like, this is the same way we talk about problems in our relationship. Baby, it's fine. We're
gonna be fine.
We're gonna power through it. People are gonna love it regardless. No, I'm kidding. We don't have problems in our relationship.
No,
because we're the best. I would like to come out and say in the first couple minutes that it has gotten back to me from various people and my queen.
Yeah,
that I was a little spicy last.
You were
episode.
Super spicy.
A little spicy.
It was it was giving hot ones.
Couldn't call it. Couldn't tell you why.
That time of the month.
Yeah,
you bitch boy.
See, you can't do that. Not when I'm trying to be accountable. You can't just let the
just trying to make this be your new personality. Just get upset.
You know what I'm saying? But I had a spicy last episode.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna try to bring it back to a calm, loving level because that's what my queen deserves and that's what she demands.
Yes, it is.
And she will get it.
I also want you to know it wasn't just me that said it.
No. I didn't say. I said from various people.
I know, but I want the people to know that you're not just saying that. There were other people.
Yeah, there's mad people. So many people. Is that it? No. But it's. I recognize and acknowledge
all 40 people that watched it at the pod.
Yeah, we're gonna start coming back out with them clips too. So when we start dropping those clips, you guys gotta like them and repost them because you know our episodes are suffering like we're not promoting them or something like that. But it's whatever. We're here to tell you that we're here.
We're here
and we're fighting. And we're gonna not fighting with each other, fighting for the pod.
Oh my God, never.
Baby.
We never fight.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, we never fight.
I just like to acknowledge the spiciness, and this is going to be a very milk episode from JC. Just very,
thank you,
very dairy oat milk. You know what I'm saying? So even if you're lactose intolerant, you are going to be able to
tolerate it.
What I'm giving you, all right? Because I love you.
Thank you.
All right,
and you love the fans.
Love the fan. Love the fan. That's the fan in the background. That's what that
fucking the one person.
But you know what I'm saying? We're here. Episode 8.
What
do we got on the docket today, my queen?
Today, we're going to do one thing about we.
One thing about we.
And I don't really have anything. One thing about me.
One thing about me, I'll go. Yesterday, I had a day date with my homies.
Oh, yes.
Went to the movies during the day. We saw The Flash.
Yes.
Which was honestly fucking awful. Really stunk. The Ezra Miller, so he was in hot water because he apparently started a cult or kidnapped some people in Hawaii or some shit. No,
I know there's something. I just didn't know what it was. I don't care enough.
And all of that pales in comparison to the fact that he's homosexual. Just kidding. That was a joke. That was a joke.
Oh, I was super confused in what you were saying. I
was acting like I was a Supreme Court justice.
Too soon.
I'm sorry. That literally happened today.
That happened. Yeah.
But
we can't even talk about it.
No, but Ezra Miller. I think he's a good actor. I didn't care for him in that role as a comic book fan. I don't like him as Barry Allen as the Flash. I thought he was a little annoying. But the movie
wasn't Chris Evans the Flash?
No, Chris Evans was the Human Torch, and Captain America.
Tomatoes.
Yeah.
In Captain America?
Yeah, he did both of those.
No, I'm talking about the Fantastic Four. Human
Torch. And then later on in the Marvel Universe, he was Captain America.
Well, I do know that.
Yeah.
First, you said Captain America, and I was thinking Captain Planet.
No, that's Don. Isn't that
I don't
Don
know
Cheadle? What? Wasn't he Captain Planet? Captain Planet, motherfucker. You never seen that sketch?
No, but Captain Planet was a blue person.
I know, but you never saw the sketch with Don Cheadle?
No.
He would it's like a big meme. It would be like Captain Planet, motherfucker.
No, I don't remember that at all.
I could be making it up.
No, I'm sure it's real. Yeah. I just haven't seen it.
But either way,
did you ever watch Captain Planet?
Captain Planet, I miss Captain Planet. That's when the kids synced up. Yeah.
Well, no, I don't know. It was like water or some shit like that. Air.
That sounds like The Last Airbender.
It might be. I have no idea. I have no. I don't know if we talk about it at the pod, but I haven't seen no movies.
Yeah, no. Samantha,
or anything, really.
Samantha is the queen of having seen no movies, but when you make a reference to a movie that she's happened to have seen, because now I'm so used to her not, because if I make a reference, I'll be like, oh man, it's, when it rains, it pours. And she'll be like, yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about because I haven't seen that movie. I'm like, oh my God, you haven't seen fucking Goodfellas? She'll be like, no, never once in my life. And then I'll make a really obscure reference to a super random movie. And she'll be like, what are you going to fucking act like I haven't seen?
It's so true.
Fucking Dodgeball.
I haven't seen any Italian mobster movie really. So he'll talk about them. And then one day he's like, you haven't seen The Godfather. And I was like, what? Don't be ridiculous. Of course I've seen The Godfather.
I'm like, bitch, you said that you had seen. So you can never, the minute you try to accommodate for her not knowing a movie, I know you probably haven't seen this movie. Where it comes from, please don't act like I haven't seen Sister
I thought
Act
we were
2.
being milky today.
That was milky. I'm sorry, baby. It's okay for you to not have seen any movies.
I'm joking.
I still love you and care about you and respect you. I feel like that's just
now
that's just the lie meter. Kappa. You know what I'm saying? But
I really hope they can hear it. Otherwise, it's just going to sound like we're nuts.
Well, whatever, man.
All right. So one thing about you, you had a day date. You saw The Flash. You hated it.
Saw The Flash. It was trash. Then we went to Flor de Mayo because we were uptown.
Yeah.
Cool little restaurant. Have you been there?
No. I just said I have one thing about me.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, well, yeah. I went to Flor de Mayo. And
it's going to coincide with this.
Yeah. Had 2 nutcrackers with my friends and was fucking drunk out of my ass.
You rode a bike from there.
72nd Street e-bike all the way down to Chinatown.
Yeah.
Right down the West Side Highway.
I thought you were going to say our address. I was like, cut the tape.
No, West Side, all the way down the West Side Highway around World Trade. And not to the World, but all the way around.
Yeah.
It was really nice, honestly.
I know. I can imagine. We should do that one day.
We should. I would love it. And especially on a next gen e-bike. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's barely do anything.
Then I got home and then I took a nap when I had a show at 7. And I was supposed to meet Samantha there. And then I told her I was leaving. And then I took a drunken nap and woke up 20 minutes later. Not 20? More than 20?
20 plus 20?
Oh, really?
Yes. 40 minutes. He had me waiting outside. I had no idea.
No idea.
So I'm just everyone's like, the show's canceled. Our show got canceled. The show's canceled. Everyone's leaving. I'm like, I'm just waiting for my man. Yeah. And then I'm like, the fuck? And then, me, the minute, that's my beige flag is that if you don't answer, then I just think you're dead. So I'm just picturing your body somewhere out, with the city bike crushed.
That's scary. No.
Yeah. And I'm like, so I call him and then he answers and he's like, hello. And I'm like, where are you?
Yeah.
And then he goes, where else would I be?
Yeah.
So then I'm like, what? And because I'm like now I'm thinking I'm turning around behind me in the street, what do you see me?
Am I trolling?
Yeah. And then I'm like, yeah. So then he's like, I'm home. I'm like, no, the fuck you're not.
Mm. Yeah. So basically, in my drunken stupor, I didn't realize
okay.
Drunken stupor, and I didn't realize that I had told Samantha, hey, I'm on my way. I'm about to grab your earrings, and then I'm on my way. And then I fell asleep, took a nap. So when she called me, her energy was very, where are you? And I'm getting up. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, where the fuck? I'm home. What do you think I am? What do you think I'm cheating on you or something like that? No, I'm at home. I'm on the couch. Is this okay? And then, she had a bunch. Are you drunk? And then every drunk person. No, that wasn't the next question.
I didn't ask if you were drunk on the phone. I was like, because then you were like, you said you were leaving 40 minutes ago. And then you were like, I did. And then I was like, what? Yes. And then I was like, are you wasted? Because he was trying to pretend. He does that thing where he's like, I'm not drunk at all.
Yeah. I mean.
So I think this guy's sober. And I'm like, you just fell asleep after telling me you were going to meet me? You literally said grabbing your earrings, running out the door. So I'm like, oh.
Yeah, sorry. And then,
mind you, the place where the show was is like 10 minutes
it's very
from
close.
the house. So I'm like, waiting for 40 minutes. I'm like, this guy's dead.
Yeah, no. And I was just knocked out. And then I guess the person that went to sleep isn't the same person that woke up. So I went to sleep a different person than I woke up in that very, what I thought was a short nap. What turned out to be 40 minutes. And Samantha her energy is very, hey, motherfucker, where are you located? And I'm like, damn, babe, I'm on the couch. And she's like, oh, well, because you told me you were coming and now you're not here. So I guess I'll just fucking meet you home. And then in my drunkenness, I texted the guys. I'm like, I can't fucking take a nap in my house. I can't do anything here. And
I knew you were doing that.
And wait, let me finish because
this is all news to me.
I know because today my two friends that I went out with, they're all like, yo, I was fucked up off those 2 nutcrackers. I was like, dog, I was so fucked up that I thought I was in the right in this argument that I got in last night. And I was just like, oh, okay, now me taking a nap is a problem. That's what I felt like, but that wasn't correct. I was still drunk. I was drunk for the rest of the night.
One thing about JC is that you were still texting your homies when I was sitting next to you, and I could see him in a rage. And I see mad blue because you're just writing shit.
God forbid.
And I'm like,
one nap.
I was so upset. I was so mad. And then on my way home yesterday, the world ended. I walked through a part of the world. It was like a locust.
I think there was mad bugs when I was.
No, you don't understand. There were a lot of bugs all day. I have never seen. You couldn't take a breath in without them going into your mouth. They were everywhere.
Like little tiny babies.
There were billions. That's how many. Like I was walking through them, and they were all over my face, in my hair. I looked at my shirt, all over my shirt, all over. Like I had 2 shirts on. They were all over everything.
A lot of bugs.
Billions
of bugs. We had the most bugs. Best bugs.
I don't know what was going on. It was. It looked like it was flurrying snow, and it was windy because it was just like it looked like there were tornadoes of bugs. It was disgusting. So I was pissed.
I think we can agree that nature conspired for us to have a little tiff yesterday.
Oh, it was nature's fault.
I think I'm not saying it was nature's fault. It was my fault. But nature definitely instigated it.
Yeah.
For sure. But I'm here to say that one thing about me, I was wrong. And it's not the first time I've been wrong, and it won't be the last time I was wrong. But I was wrong, and I am sorry, and that is the one thing.
My favorite thing though was when I was like, "And what are you texting your boys about it?" And then he starts laughing. He's like, "No, I was texting them," and he's drunk, and he thinks that I don't know that he's drunk. So he's like, "No, I was texting them about how I was wrong," and I was like, "Oh, but you can't say that to me."
No, I'm fucking Tom. They call me Tom Sandoval.
Shut up.
I was method acting.
You're fucking David.
It's pride. But, I was wrong. I apologize. And, one thing about y'all need to be careful for those nutcrackers, man. Them shits hit harder than they did when I was 22. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, alcohol just hits harder as you get older, man. I think.
Yeah, I was not, if it's not a seltzer, it really gets to me.
Yeah. One thing about me.
Go for it, baby.
We did a show. So we did a second show yesterday that we went to. Pissed at each other. And I went up and had a great set. And then they gave me a shot. The crowd. Or the bartender? I don't even know.
Yeah, I think the bartender.
And I was like, I don't want it. And then I took it. And it was like a juice. And one thing about me, I felt a little bit drunk. And I didn't want to say it, but I was like, I feel like my head felt, because I hadn't eaten yesterday.
Yeah, oh no.
I only ate I had half a wrap like at 1 o'clock.
You didn't eat until we had 7th Street?
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah.
So I had that shot at like an empty stomach, and it was like tiny.
Why do you do that so much? Well,
yesterday I couldn't eat. No, I haven't been doing that. I've been on my weight gain journey, but I didn't eat yesterday because I got to work and I just felt a little nauseous. And then for lunch I got a wax because it is 4th of July weekend. So I was like, I'm gonna be in a bathing suit. Yeah, I'm gonna check so I got wax, but I wanted to go see my girl because I usually go to the European wax center close to my job. But then I was like, I want to see the girl that like my tried and true girl,
my pussy lady.
We haven't talked to each other in a while, so I went to go see her, and that was a longer walk. I had to walk all the way down to like McDougal.
What a day.
And then I got a half a wrap on the way, and I was like eating it as I was walking, and it just didn't hit. You know what I'm saying?
So yesterday you're just walking around fucking bugs in your face.
Hangry, and my man didn't show up.
With a drunk boyfriend and a fucking waxed pussy. Just a fucking recipe for disaster. Not a recipe for success. You know, ladies and gentlemen, but one thing about us, man, every week is not our best week. Every day is not our best day. And a lot of that time it is on me. But we grow, we get better, and we come here today humbly to give you this content. This beautiful content. You know what I mean? That we are recording. But we also we put up a question box, and I mean, the results were alarming. Yeah. I mean, overwhelmingly nothing. An overwhelming lack of interaction on our part. You know what I'm saying? I put up a story and I was like, you know what? Even if we get one, that's better than nothing. One thing about me, Instagram was like, hey, we're just going to show your content to 89 people, even though you have almost 15,000 followers. I'm going to fucking show you the one thing that we did get. Let's see if I can find it. What was it? It was something that I'm not going to even be able to fucking repeat on this show. Oh, just go to the heart? No. What do I do? Heart there, and it should pop up. Click it. Like, where you see it? Okay, maybe not. I don't know. Right here. Boom. Oh my God. Who is that? It's Andrew. My friend. Just my homies, man. You know just what I'm being saying? Funny. Can't repeat that. Yeah. But, you know, it is what it is, guys. This podcast is fun, and we're going to do what we can to give you guys content. If you guys want to if you want to see your imprint when you watch these episodes, go in there, submit a question, act like you're a stranger. Because it's also, you can give it to us anonymous. So even if you know us, we won't know who you are. It's a Google form. You don't have to put in your email or anything. You just put in a question and we don't see anything. Oh, facts. And also, I do want to give one shout out before we get underway. Yes, to Shanti. Yes, sorry. Yo, a couple weeks ago, Samantha and I were on the train. Fun. We were heading to our spots in the village. And a lady with her beautiful young daughter stopped us and was like, you guys do the podcast. Yeah. And it was super cool. It was really awesome. Her name was Shanti, so we told her we would shout her out. Shanti, if you're watching this, we love you. Yes, you made our whole day. We were so excited about that. You made our month following, and we forgot to shout you out last episode. But hit us up for discounted tickets. Oh, yes. Oh, she DM'd me. Oh, perfect. She DM'd me, so I'll send her the link. Shout out to Shanti. That's our number one fan. Shanti and Paul Valdez Rodriguez, you already know, baby. Every week, I mean, everyone should be like Paul. Yeah. Every week he writes us like a whole description of what he loved about it and like little bullet points. Yep. He's awesome. We love Paul. He was actually the one that pointed out that I was a little bit spicier than usual. So, I hope that this episode is a lot more, just easier on the taste buds. Easier on the buds, goes down smooth and stays there and doesn't, run through your system quickly and make you go to the bathroom like everything does with me. You know what I'm saying? All right, and so what we're gonna do, because also there's no real current events. You know what I'm saying? I found like a website that has like a bunch of different questions, so we'll go through a bunch of questions and like answer them and stuff. But it's very funny because there is an ad, and the ad is a quiz, and it's "Am I gay?" Yeah. Which, duh. Obviously. Yeah. Okay. So do you want to go through? Yeah. And what we're gonna do, just for the purpose of this podcast, we're going to act like these are coming from anonymous supporters. So they have like funny ones. They have just like regular questions. Pick anyone. And then they have Mr. and Mrs. like questions for couples. We'll do a couple regular ones, and then we'll get into a Mr. and Mrs. Cool. All right. So I'm just gonna. Yeah, man. What do we got? In a movie of your life. And this one comes from Sarah from Chicago. Sarah from Chicago. She works at The Beef. Yes. And yes, chef. And so this says, actually I'm gonna ask you this one. What would you do first if you woke up as the opposite gender? Fingering my pussy early. Immediately. And I feel like that's not even I feel like every guy would do that. I'm left hand on the boob, right hand in the puss. Immediately. What the fuck else is there to do? Once I leave the room, I'm making less money. I'm fucking not as funny anymore. That was not a milk response. I can't just fucking go for a walk whenever I want. Everybody's trying to rape me. Obviously. Everybody wants me. Everybody's trying to fuck me. So one thing about me, I'm gonna fuck yourself. Fuck myself early, off rip. And then, this is also a popular answer amongst men, hitting up all my homies, having them come over. And have them what? Having them come over. As a woman? Are we going to fuck your friends? Yeah, man. Give them some. Hit up the homies. Let them fucking bust me down. Get a good start to their day so they can go out and make the money that I can't make anymore.
You would have your friends fuck you?
Yeah, come through.
Who would be first?
Bust it down. Ah, I feel like
you got to do it.
I feel like, you know what I would do? Honestly,
gotta do it.
I'll tell you what I would do. I would group FaceTime the group chat and be like, yo, first five
getting this
First five getting the puss. Bust down.
Last five getting this ass.
And then everybody's just waiting because they don't want the back door anyway. Oh my gosh, you could have hit me for this before. No, but for real, I'm definitely, you know, I'm feeling my body out. Uh-huh. What else am I doing as a woman? Shit, man. It's not women are awesome, but like you guys get the short end of the stick in society, so it's not like I'm able to go out and have more fun than I usually do.
Well, I think being a woman gets a bad rap. It's great to be a woman.
No, it's women.
It's fun.
Women are awesome.
I think you would have fun being a woman. It's a fun thing.
I agree. I'm sure I would, but I don't know what the first thing that I would do that I don't do as a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would free me? What would being a woman free me up to do besides,
touch yourself,
fuck my favorite people?
Do you think that you would have bigger titties or bigger ass if you were a girl?
I got a fat ass now.
I know you got a fat ass, but
I don't know if I'd probably be a part of the itty bitty titty committee.
Really? I feel like your sisters don't have itty bitty titties.
Well, first of all, ew. First of all, disgusting.
And your mom has big titties too.
Does she? Shout out to mom, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's been.
We had a whole episode where you're talking about my mom's fucking.
And what I'm telling you is that it's been like 30 years since I've been into my mom's tits. It's mad long ago. I don't know why you keep bringing up old shit. I'm a different person. I'm a grown man now. That's a lifetime ago almost. Not even my type anymore. When I came out, that was all I cared about, and now I've grown.
You've grown up, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how I'd be built. I know my cheeks would be right though. Yeah. Cheeks would be right. But yeah, what the first thing I'm doing, I'm definitely calling the homies and having them at least teasing them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. That's it. But it's all sexual if I turn into a woman.
I think it'd be the same thing. I mean, first thing I would do is ask for a raise.
As a
man?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Could do that and confidently. You know what I mean? I'd be terrible at my job and be like, hey, I deserve a 60% raise.
One thing about you wouldn't have to ask. You just get it because you're a man.
It. Yeah, I'd walk in and they'd be like, you know what you deserve? A raise.
Yeah. No, the first thing you got to do as a man, you got to wake up, be disappointed that your penis isn't bigger than it is. You think you'd have a big cock?
I think I'd have an average dick, but I'd know how to use it.
Who the fuck you think you are, me?
This guy fishing for compliments.
You know what? You said average.
Yeah, but you want me to be like, your dick is huge. No, I know. You don't.
That is what I wanted. Is that so much to fucking ask for?
You remind me of those girls who used to post like selfies of themselves, like, I look ugly in this pic.
Yo, matter of fact, that is the first thing that I'm doing. I'm getting on IG and I'm just I'm saying dumb shit with like a bra on and just seeing what guys say. Yeah. Just be like, I just really feel like, and just not saying anything. Yeah. I just want to see the yes queens in my comments.
Shout out, what's her name? Vanessa Hudgens, queen of saying crazy shit, but that ended up being true.
Yeah, well, Vanessa Hudgens,
ahead of her time.
One thing about her,
she's like, yeah, some people die. I mean,
oop,
not her being just ahead of the curve.
Not her fucking making public policy.
Literally.
That's what an influencer should be doing, is influencing public policy.
One thing about Vanessa Hudgens in that video was stoned out of her face.
One thing about Vanessa Hudgens, I don't know if we've talked about this on the pod.
Yes, you had a huge crush on her.
Oh, yeah, big time. All right, well, that was that. All right, if you're going to be read about it. You know what? I would try to get if I was a woman, I'd try to get a really high-profile sex tape out day one. Like high profile. I would try to.
Isn't it sad that I would go get a raise and like you're a woman, you're like, I just sell my puss.
I mean, to be fair, that is probably financially. I mean, I don't know if this is a bad thing to say, but I think your access to money, to easy money in the sex worker market, in theory, that's probably one of the bigger benefits.
Yeah, it's like sports is to men what sex work is to women.
Yes, but I think more women have the ability to be great at that than men. Like the number of women that can really succeed in the sex work, like OnlyFans.
Well, it's because men are stupid.
No, not because men. Well,
anybody could.
Oh yeah, but I mean, women dominate that market. For sure.
I'm saying men are stupid because they'll buy into everybody.
100%.
That's why more women can do it because men are dumb. Which great, thank you.
No, and that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like if I became a woman, the first thing that I would do, I think I would try to get that OnlyFans money immediately because like There's a market, and that's probably not. I'm not saying it's not hard work. I'm sure it's difficult.
I don't think it is.
But sure. Like I think it's more mentally difficult than like physically. Like physically, I'd set the camera up, fucking play with my puss, and send it out there. And I'm not saying that's all it is, but if I can get over that mental hurdle, that's pretty easy.
Yeah.
To just sit around and diddle myself and show a couple titties and fucking shake some booty cheeks.
Did I ever tell you that during the pandemic I seriously thought about it?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, and then I was like, my parents would never like. They would kill me. And then I brought it up to my mom just like in passing. Yeah. And then she was like, you should do that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my phone bill paid.
Yeah. And then, I mean, like, I wasn't going to like do videos. It's just going to be pictures.
Yeah.
And then she's like, who cares? I was like, Mom, like, what about Dad? She's like, well, would your dad know? I was like, Mom, my whole life, if I had like a little titty showing, I'd be like, what are you trying to be, a hooah?
Yeah.
And now she's like, yeah, sell your ass.
That's how you know it's a fucking recession for real.
No, I think my mom is just
conservative Catholic women being like, hey,
my mother is
shake
not,
a little ass.
All right, relax. Catholic? My mother?
She's not Catholic?
I mean, yeah, but not. Are you kidding me?
Well, I don't know, man.
We only went to Catholic school with a better education in the city.
She seems like the type to, be at a wake and really give it, like really repeat the Our Father with
So here's the thing, is they said I was at a wake. And my mom just really knows how to get under my skin. And really, I don't even think she meant to. I was like, Mom!
Yeah.
But like I walked in, she's introducing me to all these people that I apparently met when I was like 5.
No, parents love that.
And she's like, you don't remember her? And I'm like, no. What are you doing?
When did I meet her? When you were 5. Oh no, I guess I don't remember from when I was 5.
And then so that annoyed me. And then a priest was there to like say the final stuff.
What kind of priest?
A Nigerian Catholic priest.
Yes. How did he sound?
I'm not doing that. So,
we are gathered here today
to say the Our Father.
A few words about someone who has gone on and received a blessing from God for all of eternity.
Anyway.
And we would like to
he really was talking. Like I was like, get to it. And then I had a show to get to that ended up getting canceled. But I'm like, this guy just won't give it a rest. Mm-hmm. But anyway, he said to say the Our Father. My mom, I felt like was saying it on a speaker. And I'm like, what? But girl, you haven't been to church in like 20 years. What are you even? What is this charade you're pulling?
Yeah, man. People, the really
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Yes.
Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done.
You know what? I don't like the church responders who say the words, but I like the people who ad-lib it. Like,
Well, that doesn't happen at Catholic church.
I know, but like that's the coolest thing.
I told you about the kid in my class that did that.
Oh yeah?
So like I went to Catholic school and this kid, Chris Lamboy, was like,
that's
he's
so
like,
funny.
Why is it that at black churches they let people say something? I'm gonna say something here. And he was like the bad kid in the class, so like he did it. It's like a Roman Catholic church, and the guy's like doing his thing, and this is the blood of my whatever. And then he was like hallelujah in the middle of the thing. And everyone just like looked at him and he got in so much trouble.
Oh,
yeah,
so
he like
funny.
didn't have recess for like ever after that. But it was like and then he was like, what?
Died for our sins. I know that's right.
Yeah, and then he was like, what? I felt it. And they were like, yeah, okay. But it was so, it was so
like, please, Chris,
funny.
this is Catholic church. We haven't felt anything in years.
Except for your penis. Come to the back.
Get to the back. Spread your cheeks and lift your sack.
I do want to say I went to Catholic school and people there was no priests in my school that were doing that or have
She was like,
caught.
I did go to Catholic school and nobody tried to fuck me, so.
Well, they wouldn't. I'm not their type.
Yeah, that's true.
But I was an altar server.
Okay.
You know me. And then one thing about me, I just like to do because it got me out of class and also be in the sacristy, which is where you get ready. Stealing the body of Christ.
One thing about the body of Christ. Delicious.
I took they come in like a box, like a Ritz crackers, and I took a sleeve. I took a sleeve and I put it in my book bag. And I was like, listen, it's not blessed yet. So at this point, it's just unrisen bread.
Yeah. That shit is good as hell.
Yeah. It's like, and I ate it. And then I told my mom and she was pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was explaining that's Jesus' body. I'm like, well, no, from what I'm taught. not until the priest said it is.
Blessed,
yeah, so I'm like, it's just a cracker to me.
Yeah.
With a little cross on it. That's not my mistake.
And then once in this church, after he's blessed, still just a cracker. This Jesus is white.
Straight ass hair.
Oh, that'd be funny if you're getting the body of Christ and be like, it was darker than this.
Yeah, it was pumpernickel.
Pumpernickel, that's good. Jesus was pumpernickel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean. But yeah, man, that's how it is, man. And was that our? Oh shit! How did we get here?
Oh no, it's for the question. So you said you would. So if I was a guy, I would ask for a raise, and then I would just fuck everything because I want to know what it feels like to come as a guy. It's so easy.
It is super easy.
You know, for women, it's a lot harder. Not for every woman, but for most women, it takes 6 business days.
No, that's true. That's tough.
So I would just love to know what it's like to like stick it in, thrust twice, and be like,
Yeah, dude.
Like I can't even imagine.
Let me tell you, pretty fucking cool. Pretty fucking cool, man.
So I would like to know what that's like. Like
it's
to
really
get from
cool.
Point A to point Z in just a second.
Bro, we don't need barely anything.
It's outrageous.
It just feels really good.
I think that you would like go to finger yourself as a woman and be like, this sucks.
That's probably true. Then that's why I'd have to call 5 of my boys over, like somebody, you know.
Yeah. Also, one thing, I don't know. I'm gonna just speak because I'm the only woman on the show. But fingering yourself as a woman, overrated.
No,
you need a toy.
You need a toy, yeah.
Well, for me, I just mentally, I'm like, it's me touching. I don't want to touch I'm not. That's not what I'm trying to do.
Oh, see, for guys, it's like when we're jerking ourselves, it's like, oh man, I love dick. Jerk this thing off all day.
For me, I'm just like, it's me doing it. Because it's a mental. For women, it's a mental. Like sex is a mental thing. You have to, you know. So it's like.
Stinks, son.
I mean, I could feel good, but like fingering is not for me. I know there might be a woman that watches it like, a girl, what are you talking about?
Different strokes.
But for me, and for a lot of people I know that I've had this conversation with, it's like, yeah, you need a lot more than that. And most of the time, it's not going to be fingering from yourself.
Yeah.
It's going to be more your clit.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah,
man. All right, so technology. All right, first thing, opposite sex. I am calling the boys over and letting them bust it down.
Let it bust it down, and I am going to fuck everything that wants.
Look at us.
Probably get a disease. All right, now you choose.
Let's call each other. Next one. Let's just fucking go random here. If you could make that's weird. What would you fuck man, shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's do the Mr. and Mrs. questions. This is all right. All right, no, this is gay.
Why? Just go down more. There was more questions.
What's the most elaborate thing you would buy if you were a billionaire?
The most elaborate thing. I don't really want for anything. It's so weird.
Nothing? You can't think of anything?
A house? I don't know. I can't think. Elaborate?
You know what I would buy? I would buy like a like clear rotating sneaker display. Like, you know how people have that, like, where, like, their cars, like, they get a thing where you park the car and then it goes down into the basement, then you can call the car back up. I would do that for sneakers.
Well, that's
so,
cool.
like, I would type it in the monitor, be like, yeah, I'm going to wear these today, and they would come up from the bottom, like a sneaker shoot. I would do that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool idea. I would buy a yacht.
Okay. What would you do?
No, I wouldn't, because orcas would break it. I can't. I don't want for. I don't know. I can't.
Oh,
think of
if I was you know what I would buy? I'd fucking buy this fucking. I don't know if you know. It's like a really small submarine that you can control with a video game controller. And I'd go fucking check the Titanic out. More than anything in the world, I wanted. And I would beg my family so hard, and then I would just be like, "Yo, son, it's Father's Day.
You gotta come." His life at 19.
Yeah, kill him.
Oh, that poor woman. That was a bad one because I don't care about any of that.
All right. Opposite gender. That was a good one. If animals could talk, which species do you think you'd get on with the best and the least?
Okay. Well, obviously dogs, but should we count without them, or we want a wild animal?
No counting dogs.
Okay.
Who would you get along with? Who would be your people?
Yeah, chimps.
Chimps?
For sure.
Yeah.
We'd have the best time. We'd hold hands. I'd change their diaper. We just talk.
You don't think chimps would be a little annoying?
No. I think they're fun. I think they'd be like, yo, let's party. Like, I think it'd be fun. They're always down.
Yeah. What about the least?
The least, a snake.
Oh, you don't fuck with snakes?
No.
I like a couple snakes.
Ew, a snake is, gross. I feel like they do talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'd be mad cool with the pigeons.
Ew.
Just mad New York shit.
Oh, God. You're trying so hard to fit in.
All right, man. You know, I'm trying to fucking.
I'm trying to think of
I'm trying to make a clip out of fucking something. All right, yeah, and you're just killing my fucking momentum.
No.
I'll tell you who I wouldn't get along with.
I tell you who doesn't know what milk is.
I'm sorry, baby. You're right, of course. Here we go. I feel like we're gonna have the same answer on this one. What would your game plan be if there was a zombie apocalypse?
Kill myself.
Fucking murdering myself.
Literally. We could do it to each other.
Yeah, that would be hot. Just fucking.
I would just be like, no, I want to do it. You do it.
Oh, you know what'd be fun though? If it was a zombie apocalypse, I would we could smoke weed finally together, and then I would do a cyanide pill or some shit like that. Just fucking go out partying.
Can you die that way?
I don't know, something. So I'd put some poison overdose on something.
God, I don't know that I could really
why
do
does
it.
This shit keep blocking? We need these questions.
And you know what it is. I don't know why you just don't put it in.
Oh, okay, sorry. All right. Here we go. What fantasy creature do you wish was real?
The huge dog from Neverending Story.
I don't know what that is. Can you elaborate?
He flies on. He sits. It's a flying dog. You've never seen? Oh yeah, no. It is. And honestly, I shouldn't have watched it either. It was more like my oldest brother's thing, but it was like a fan. I don't know. The guy who was the star of it killed himself. Thought it was about zombie apocalypse. So he killed himself. And no, his name was Jonathan something. Anyway, I don't know. It's a huge dog, and they fly in it. But I always thought it was really cute, and I wished it was real. It was like a dog you could fly on.
That sounds cool. I think something flying would be dope.
A dragon.
Ooh, the carpet from Aladdin. I know it's not an animal, but that.
No, but that was because it was giving dog.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I mean? It was good. It was good.
All right, we're gonna do the Mr. and Mrs. questions because fuck it, we're just gonna go.
There's more if you keep scrolling.
Yeah, we're gonna do these and then we're gonna keep going. Who has the worst hangovers?
Me.
Yeah, you. One time it was her birthday, and it was her most previous, her 35th birthday, and she had maybe 2 drinks,
a couple shots,
and half of an edible. And she fucking would not leave the bathroom.
An edible. I smoked a couple of joints.
Smoked a couple dupes.
Smoked a couple ciggies.
Oh, you fucking whore, dude. So she gets so fucked up that we're at this karaoke bar having a good time.
Great time.
We're in a private room. Our private room ends. So we go out to the main lobby, which also has karaoke going. And we get there and a couple people start singing songs. And then a couple other extra people that weren't there, they pull up and Samantha's like, oh my God, so many people are here for me. I need to use the bathroom. And come with me, please. So I go with her to the women's bathroom, to the ladies' room. And then she's like, I'm going to throw up. I'm like, cool. So I hold her hair and she's throwing up. It's been like a minute, 2 minutes. And I'm like, all right, let's get up. No, I can't move. I have to stay. I feel like I'm going to throw up every time.
Is that what I sound like?
Yeah, man. And I'm sorry for my tone. I love you. And then... So she's throwing up, and now, it's 15, 20 minutes have gone by. I'm like, hey, baby, we got to get out of here. All right, we're not going to stay in here for the rest of the night. There's people out there. It's like, no, I can't. Actually, I can't move. You don't understand. It's so bad.
Well, the thing is that you've never had an edible.
No, because I'm not a fucking dickhead. I'm not a fucking gagoots. I'm not a fucking Stugats.
So we were in there for 15 minutes plus
75. We were in there for an hour and a half. And by minute 70, I was like, Samantha, it's time to fucking go. And I had some bass in my voice. She's like, no, if you want to leave, just go. And then I fucking punched the wall.
You're
such a fucking asshole. And I'm like, we've been here for an hour and 1/2. It's ridiculous. We got out there. She's like, no, everybody's going to see me. I'm like, bitch, there's nobody left.
It was almost 4 in the morning.
It was 4 in the morning, bro.
And then we had to catch an Uber, and you had my hood over my face, and we couldn't find the Uber.
Yeah, it was a nightmare. So
I was going from one side to the other side, and then you said that I fell asleep in the Uber, and I was just moaning.
Yeah. Oh. And then
I woke up the next morning stiff, and I was like, "Oh my God, he's gonna leave me."
Yeah. Wait, and what did I do? I fucking washed the dishes and
I woke up and the house was clean. He put me in. You said that you went and walked Monroe, and I was just in the same position you left me.
Fucking nut job. So I said it's Samantha gets the worst hangovers. Who is the best looking? Trick question. We're both fucking hot. All right. Who's the most stubborn? It's definitely you, and I won't fucking have any other argument about it. 100%. All right. Who's the biggest gossip?
Who is the biggest?
Yeah,
what does
who
that
gossips
mean?
the most out of the two of us? I think both of us. Yeah, one thing about us, we're some messy bitches. And every time I hang out with anybody that we both know, and same for Sam, bitch, I got tea. And we low-key can't even wait to get home to do it. I have to call her and tell her.
It is the best. Honestly, when we went out after soft launch and we were out with your friends, and Victor and Toddy were like, it's your significant other giving you tea is the best because you also know it ends at you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the most friends will say I'm not going to tell anybody. But you never know.
Yeah, this is like no. This is it.
This is it. Like I'm not gonna go and tell anybody anything that you told me.
There's
so
no
it's
more
just
betrayal
like,
left.
Yeah, and I'm just. It's the best.
It is the best. And just know everything you tell me, I'm telling Samantha 100% because it is hilarious.
Same. Unless I told you that I haven't told JC, then I haven't told her.
Anyway, who is the vainest?
You.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. I would say probably me.
Vain? You think? I don't think you're very vain.
What's vain? Exactly.
Like self-absorbed.
Oh no.
I don't think
either of us.
is super
I thought vain was just being caring about your.
Who's the most annoying drunk? Well, based on yesterday,
him, but I know that it's me.
Yeah.
Because I go from being sober to being drunk in 2 seconds.
Yes.
And I know, like I am a little. And then I know that it gets because then I think for me I feel young.
Yeah.
So then I'll get like a drink in me or 2 drinks in me, and I'm like, yo, let's just go the fuck out.
Yeah.
And then we'll go on our way, and then we'll get there, and I'm like, I need to go home because I'm gonna throw up.
Yo, it's ridiculous. Who was it? It was Artie's birthday.
It was Artie's birthday.
Shout out to Artie. It was Artie's birthday, and freaking this fucking zealot over here just had a couple of.
We paid for an open bar.
Yeah, and we had a great time, and I was ready to go home, and then somebody was like, "Oh, we're gonna go to the next bar." I'm like, "Yeah, we'll be there." And like Samantha, I was like, "Hey, we don't have to do this." She's like, "Why are you being such a party pooper?" And then we get there, we park, and she's like,
and I was like, "Hey, I gotta get the fuck out
of
of here. Whose idea was this?"
So ridiculous. Yes, you are a little bit more annoying. Who has the best hair? I feel like this one. There's a caveat here. I will say me, but only because I have you to do it, and you don't have yourself to do your hair in the capacity that I have. I have a professional working damn near around the clock. Okay.
I guess my hair's been really bad the last couple of days, so we'll say it's
week.
you this week. But
you know what I mean. All right, so that's we're gonna go a strong JC on here. Who's better at saving money?
Probably you.
Yeah,
given your savings.
You know what? I was talking about this with my homies yesterday. I have like poor people PTSD, where like I haven't been poor like growing up, but like for a large part of my 20s, I didn't have anything, so I'm just used to living like that.
Yeah,
so
your savings doesn't give that. That's why I know you grew up a little bit privileged, and you're like, because you had no job forever, and you're a teacher making no money, and you have a very, very comfortable savings that most people don't have.
Yeah, that's because I save everything.
How do you save money when you had no job?
No, I mean, I would make it last long. I wouldn't eat that much. I wouldn't spend money on things. The fuck are you talking about?
No, I'm good with money, so I'm not like, I don't like just use money I don't have, but like.
Neither do I. I can't.
Yeah, but you had no job and you have like a very good savings, and I don't know where. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I've been working hard the last 2 years.
And saved up. Okay.
All of my money because I don't spend it because I'm telling you that I spend like I still have nothing.
Okay.
All right. Well, I don't know where this is coming from. Paul, you tell me who's being spicy now.
No, I'm saying that you're not poor. You're not poor people.
I didn't. I meant like the way that I spend money now, like even now, like I'm starting to learn, like, oh, I can buy a couple things. I can buy a nice shirt, or I can buy a meal, or I can buy drinks.
Yeah,
like,
but do you think that's poor people thing, or you're just
broke boy mentality,
or you just never cared because you would be like, oh, just go to sleep hungry, and I don't know if that's like necessarily money. I think you just were like, I don't need to take care of myself.
No, that was money for a little bit because I could I would try to spend less than $20 a day, and if I had a big lunch, and it was 7:00. And I was like, damn, I'm pretty hungry. I guess I should shut it down for the night. I guess I'm intermittent fasting. You know what I'm saying? That's how it would be. All right. Who is better saving money? Me. Who is most likely to suggest getting takeout? You, 100%.
All the time. I love takeout.
Yeah, well, that's also, to be fair to you, it's because when we cook, it's mostly you too. So it's like,
absolutely.
Yeah, so that's fair. All right. Who's the best chef? You.
Yes.
Until we get my air fryer up in this bitch and you see how I throw down. You know what I'm saying? But
JC says that he doesn't cook because he doesn't have his air fryer. And I'm like, so go get your air fryer. Or I can show you how to use this air fryer.
It's different. It's different.
I'm built different.
I'm built different. My body different. All right. Who has the better dress sense?
You have a lot of nice things, but you don't put them together as well as I would. That's why you always ask me.
Yeah, of course, because I value your opinion.
Yeah, because I'm better at it.
All right.
I think I could put an outfit together better than you.
I disagree, but not because you can't put an outfit together, just because I know what I can.
You're not terrible at it, but I'm better.
All right, whatever you say. I'm gonna be judging the shit out of your outfits going on. Babe, how does this look?
Mid.
It's pretty good for fucking 2006. Oh, is the theme of this show tacky? Yeah, then you look great, babe. Who's the better driver? Me. You don't drive. Yeah, because you're fucking driving me crazy. You're driving me up a fucking wall. Who's smarter? You. I think you're smarter.
Oh, that's
I think you're smarter as like about big life things, but obviously, I'm college educated. So we'll let the people answer that.
Yeah, we'll let them answer that after they're done paying their loans that were unforgiven. Can't relate. Okay. Who's smarter?
Yeah, loans. You only got to pay back loans if you care. I don't give a shit, so I will not be paying. Who is the most likely to be late to an event? I feel like that's you 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Who's most likely to end up in jail? I would say me.
Yeah, because there's no way.
Really dumb in this.
Because I'd put him in there if I did something wrong. Like, who did it? He did.
Who's the better dancer? You think so?
You're a way better dancer than me. I just know how to shake my ass.
One thing about me. So do I.
Had the bed like this today. He was twerking his ass this morning.
Who is the messiest? Definitely me.
Yeah, I'm not like
neither one of us are neat freaks, but I think I'm worse.
Yeah, you are.
Because your space, you care about your space more than I've.
Well, because it'll put me in a bad mood.
Facts. And who's the bossiest?
I think you.
You think I'm bossy?
I'm bossy. I'm bossy.
That's what an answer to that question. Really, just hitting them hard. You want to jump into the last segment and save some of these for another time because there's no way people.
Let's do a couple more.
Couple more. We're having fun now. I wish we'd hit this groove earlier. All right. I don't like that one. What's the craziest bet you ever made?
That Kylie Jenner, Kendall Jenner, and Bad Bunny wouldn't be together.
Oh, shit.
We don't even know if they are.
Well, no, I don't. But I'm going to assume that I won.
You did. And you won that one.
For your challenge is going to be to let it go. Let it go. My poor behavior for the last week. Forgive me already. Jeez Louise. Holding it over my head for hours. All right, so that's boom, done. Craziest bet I ever made one time, I played B-Rod in 2K, and the loser had to call the girl that he was like kind of talking to and try to have phone sex with her unprovoked. And it was hysterical.
Did he win or lose?
I won. He lost. But we learned like 2 years ago that he hedged his bet and he texted the girl beforehand like, hey, I'm going to call you and say some weird shit. But it was so funny.
Oh, that's
because it was like 6 PM. It was hysterical. But that was the craziest bet that I've ever made. What else? Weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
I feel like escargot, but that's not weird.
Maybe
it's
like
delicious.
I don't know. Maybe raw squid. I don't know.
Raw?
I don't know if that's even true. If I've ever eaten that. I don't know, man. Can't call it.
What's the stupidest thing you have ever done while drunk?
Stupidest thing I've ever done while drunk? Shit, man. Fuck, bro. Probably fall asleep on the train and wake up in Coney Island without a phone and a wallet. What else have I done?
You got robbed.
Yeah, while I was knocked out. That was bad. Oh, one time I kicked a dead bird in Binghamton.
I hate that you did that.
I don't like it either, but I did it. It was stupid.
That's crazy.
What about you?
Stupidest thing I've ever done when I'm drunk. I mean, Jesus Christ.
I mean, how do I my whole 20s?
Literally.
Yeah,
stupidest thing. Probably like text somebody I shouldn't have texted or whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, horror. This is a good one. Okay. What's your favorite joke? That you tell.
Of mine?
Yeah.
My pandemic joke.
Yeah, that's a good
which
one.
You'd have to come out to Soft Lunch to see.
Yeah.
But it's about breaking up with somebody during the pandemic.
That's a good one.
It's my favorite thing to tell.
That's a fun one. There's a lot of act outs in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of act outs, and it's a good chunk.
Silly places, yeah, it's a good chunk.
A lot of silly places that I go in that one, and it's my favorite one to tell because it's true.
What's your favorite joke to hear? In the city.
Out of everybody?
I mean, off the top of your head.
Are you included?
I'm included.
I think your Pete Davidson joke is one of my favorites.
Oh, thanks, baby.
I love to hear that one. I love to hear Marcelo's pilot joke.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's really, really good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And I like to hear really anything Jared Waters says, I love. That one I love, and he doesn't do it anymore. And
he'll bring it back.
I love that one. And Julio's unemployment. Don't I say that?
Yeah, no, you didn't. I would say unemployment for Julio. JJ Matisse's late to an orgy.
Yes. Oh my God.
That is one of the best jokes in the city.
There's shrimp cocktail in the kitchen.
No, JJ's late to an orgy, and also low key fucking Talent Harris's old black man laugh.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
As a goat.
That's a really good one.
Those are a couple of my favorites.
Those are my favorites. I mean, I'm sure there's other ones, but those are like my faves.
All right.
Marcelo's pilot joke is just...
Oh, that's an all-timer. An absolute all-timer. He's hysterical.
And I think that's crazy.
All right. Here we go. All right, we'll do one more. We'll go. If you had a free pass, which celebrity would you sleep with?
Well, now I need to change mine.
Why?
Because it used to be Trey Songz for so long.
Oh, shit, yeah.
And now he's,
Yeah, I had to change mine, too. Because it used to be Georgia Smith, but she's a little bit too thick for me now. Georgia Smith would fucking break me now.
Yeah, I know. People are really
she's still beautiful, but like, that she's legitimately too much woman for me. I don't know what I would do. She's heavy set. Like,
yeah.
It's not like she wears it horribly. It's just way different from
but the way it was before. Yeah. I don't know who. Dog, there's so many people that I celebrities that I think are hot.
Rihanna is just not. I was about to say even pregnant. Well, she is still stunning.
She's still
But
ooh, stunning.
It's stunning. No, Rihanna might be the one, man. Still.
Yeah. Always.
She's just fucking. She's
the
sexy,
one that you think about.
What about you?
I can't think of anybody right now. I'm terrible at this, but probably Anthony Ramos.
Yeah, which is so weird. It's what a regular dude to bust it open for, man.
Listen, I like what I like. Yeah. You guys remind me of each other, and you think he's corny, which I don't know what that's saying about you. Yeah. Him, Paul Rudd.
Oh, Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
For me.
Stupid. Who you said you knew who I was gonna say? Who'd you think I was gonna say? Anthony Ramos. Yeah. 100%. And there's so many celebrities I think are hot, but I can't think of any of them right now. Yeah. Chris Evans is hot.
He is hot.
I don't know that I want to bust it open for him though.
What about Idris Elba? I feel like he might be a little too old now.
But I don't know that he'd be my free pass.
Mike B. Jordan.
Yeah, but now I feel like he's been overdone.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, I'll bust it open for him though.
Yeah.
If you were dead.
What if I was alive?
No.
What if I was on my deathbed? And I was like
Jesse Williams.
Oh, wow.
And we talking about.
And what a cock on the guy. Jesus. A fat old
I will say this, there's a little fun story. I know Paul likes these.
Go.
From our origin story. But there was a time that when JC was trying to play hard to get and you didn't text me for like a few days.
Yeah.
Or you might have left me on red or some shit. I don't remember what it was.
I don't like this story.
But you ended up he tried to find a way to text me or whatever. I think you knew because I knew the whole story. I put up a boomerang of Geo and then you said something about you said a joke and I just liked it. And then you wrote me something the next day. You're like, oh, I'm watching your pod when I was on my pod with Derek. And I was like, oh, cool. And you're like, is something wrong? And I was like, yeah, bro, you don't answer my fucking text. You don't do... I don't, whatever. I was annoyed. And then you were like, I'm so sorry and whatever. And then you're like, but there is something I've been dying to talk to you about. You're like, did you see the cock on Jesse Williams?
And that's how she knew.
You're like, I saw it and I immediately thought of you because for some reason I have this reputation with people that I know every celebrity's dick.
The celebrity dick dandy.
Yeah. So it's with multiple different friend groups.
The celebrity detective. Private detective.
So yeah, then you brought that up, but that's a funny little thing, and I was like, "This motherfucker is so dumb."
Yeah, it would be a privilege for Jesse Williams. What a man.
Yeah,
very hot.
I mean, wow. But he has to have bad breath or something.
Facts. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the end of most segments. And usually here we will get into our BravoCap and we let you guys know who don't watch Bravo that you're free to go. But we're doing something a little different this week in the spirit of what's been going on. What we've been watching is The Bear.
So this is a BearCap.
We just finished. This is a BearCap. We just finished the Bear season 1. We're going to get into season 2 soon. But we watched
the first episode of season 2.
Yes, we did. But let's season 1.
First of all, I want everyone to know I went into this not thinking I wasn't going to like it, but I had zero idea. I didn't know what it was going to be about, and it's such a good fun, like a good watch. It makes you feel warm.
Yeah. It's a warm watch, but it's an angst. It gives you anxiety.
Oh, we had to pause one episode because it was like
one continuous shot
the whole thing, and it was chaotic.
Y'all got to check the Bear on Hulu.
You have to.
Quick, like rapid fire questions. Carmi, hot or not?
Not for me.
I think he's so hot. It's less about the way he looks and more about the way his general seriousness. His fucking demeanor in the kitchen is very sexy.
Totally, but I think he was hotter on Shameless. His character on Shameless, Lip was his name, and he was like just a fucking fuckboy. You know what I mean? And he was like, you know, people were like, I fucking hate Lip, and then they'd be fucking him in the back. You know what I mean? Like he was hot. He was a hot guy.
I can see that. I think maybe a little bit of that energy has made its way into Carmi because just the way that he looks when shit is not.
Yeah, he's not like in real life. Like if you didn't know any of his, he's not an attractive guy.
No, he's not like physically attractive.
No, but like it's his aura, and his body seems nice.
Yeah, and his you know those deep blue eyes, man. They'll do something.
I don't know if they're doing something with the camera
with the
work
filter?
Because even Richie's eyes are insanity.
And while we're speaking about Richie, what an absolute
you just love to hate him.
The most lovable fuck up I've ever met in my life. I've never.
It took me a while to get on board, but now he was so annoying the first few episodes, but you grow to love him, and I don't know when that happens because it's like you really do hate him, and then you're like, this guy just he can't figure it out, man.
It's crazy.
He just can't.
It's crazy because you know he's racist,
100%, like
big time. You know what I'm saying? But like he's still lovable. How does he do that? That's hard to do.
He doesn't give in anything racist, but
you know
he is because everybody in the back is, and he's cool. Everybody in the back,
but that's like, oh yeah, I got black friends.
I think they're trying to not bring race. I think they're trying to.
They haven't, but I know that he is. But not his character.
His character would be.
Yes, his character would be. But
like he'd be hanging out with them. He's like, but I wouldn't let him fuck my daughter.
That's exactly who he is. I can't. And every time I'm like, yo, I'm fucking done with it.
Yeah, and then he just comes in.
And then he just like has this one moment where I'm like, gosh, such a sad
me and you've cried a couple times.
Yeah, when he was telling the story about Carmi's brother, Mikey, to his date.
To his date.
Because they showed the flashback of why it's such an important story to him. And then he's excited trying to tell it, but she doesn't get it.
She doesn't get it.
And it's like, he just hasn't grieved. He hasn't moved on.
Well, the thing about all of them.
Yeah, they haven't been dealing with it.
They're not dealing with it at all. It's such a good show. If you haven't watched it, I want everyone to go in blind the way that we did, because I think that you even appreciate it more.
Yeah, it's really good.
Because even like yesterday, Matt was talking about the show. He was like, isn't it about the kitchen and like pass me this? I'm like, it's about more than that. It's so much more than that.
It's about corner.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yes, chef. Behind.
Yes, Jeff.
Yes, Jeff. Speaking of Jeff, Tina, hated
her.
Most improved. Most improved by a long shot. I fucking hated Tina.
You mean sous chef Tina?
No spoilers.
Oh, sorry.
Sous chef Tina, and because Sydney, I think Sydney was the easiest character to get on board with.
Yeah.
Besides Carmi, because Mark, what a sweet guy. Oh. But so Sydney's like, they're building her up as like the next hot shot.
Yeah.
And like she's really smart and she's really good with people, but Tina was being such a fucking bitch to her.
And Sydney did not deserve it.
And Sydney didn't deserve it at all, and Sydney also didn't stoop to that level low.
At all.
She kept her station, she kept her head high, and then at the end of that episode when she was like, yo, this was great, good job. That you saw the one thing of praise literally shifted Tina's whole character.
Everything.
She was like, oh shit, this is what I want.
Yeah, and it was also, I think, Tina just showed that she had to have her guard up all the time, and then someone she knows she's being mean to Sydney, and I think that Tina's used to people being mean to her when she's mean to them, and it's like, Sydney's like, I don't care how mean you've been. This great job. That tastes so good.
And that turned Sydney's whole character, not Sydney. That turned Tina's whole character around. And now she's one of, if not the most consistent worker in that kitchen.
Oh my God, I love her. She's
always even keel, always asking what she can do, always willing to do more.
And even when Richie's like, I don't want these changes, she's like, I have purpose now. Yeah. Like I love working here.
Shout out to Tina. Tina, the most
Tina's
improved.
The best.
Because Tina, the first Puerto Rican person that I've ever hated. And now I love her, and I'm glad she's back home. So we got Tina. Who else we got? Another underrated MVP, my guy Fack.
Oh my God, I love Fack.
The Fackin' man.
He wants a real job there. They should give it to him.
Fack, big season 2, I'm predicting.
Yeah, me too.
Big season 2 for Fack. Utility player, he's great. Sydney, we already spoke about. Marcus, What a sweet guy.
Sweet guy. I like him a lot. I just feel also felt like Sydney's been great the whole show. And Marcus was great, but I think that episode,
that episode 7.
I don't know 8? What episode maybe
the one long continuous. I think it was episode 7, the one before the finale.
Yeah,
where it's one long shot 20 minutes before they open, and Sydney fucks up because she left the pre-order. Now hundreds of orders are coming in.
250 orders, and they had to fill them like in 15 minutes.
So now Carmi's like, well, we're just operating because this is what we have to do. And before that, she gave the what was it? The risotto to a critic by accident. That critic wrote it up, so now people are asking for the risotto that isn't on the menu. Yes. So Sydney had a couple mistakes that were well intentioned, but didn't pan out correctly.
But did not pan out, and put everybody in a bad place.
Yeah, it was just a horrible day, right? So Sydney fucks up with that. Then Carmi snaps at her. He's like, fucking chef, like do your fucking job, get out of here.
And I thought he also handled like the whole write up because they got written up and it's a major critic and he's like, oh, and the risotto's outstanding, and now people are trying to get the risotto, so it's a big fuck up. And then but Carmi's good about it. He's like, it's okay, chef, don't worry about it. And she's like, no, I feel bad. And then everything else she fucks up. And then he's like, you have fucked up more than once today. And then he explodes. Rightfully so. It's also his business. So I got it. And then
you saw that New York jump out of him. Like that, because you saw the flashback earlier in the where the guy's like, why are you alive? You should fucking be dead.
Exactly.
You're fucking too slow, too fat. Like, and you could see him start to do some of that to Sydney,
the same thing.
I think in that. That made me understand, because before, honestly, when I was done with that episode 7, I was like, I think everybody's being too hard on Carmi.
I thought so too.
They threw a lot on his plate last day, and Marcus, who's been working on those donuts all season, shout out to Marcus.
I have been a consistent Marcus fan.
This fucking guy,
that
on
was
the busiest day of the year,
had nothing prepped.
When Carmi came in, he was like, Marcus, if you're fucking around with that stuff, I'm gonna fuck your day up.
Yeah.
Told him ahead of time, and he was like, yes, chef, heard, chef. And then he proceeds to fuck around, behind on cake orders, breaks the circuit. Like he fucks a lot of shit up. And then he comes in when everything's going to shit. He's like, I did it. I did the perfect donut. Motherfucker, if you don't die.
Yeah, are you kidding me? We have 250 orders and your cake isn't even sliced.
It'd be one thing if he was on time, or it'd be one thing if he wasn't aware of the situation, or if Carmi didn't give him a heads up that he was in a horrible mood.
Yeah.
Carmi gave him a heads up. Told him to be on his shit. Wasn't on his shit. Was fucking around off topic day of. And then got upset that Carmi was fucking upset. I thought that was ridiculous.
I thought it was ridiculous. And then I thought there's a scene where Sydney and Marcus are hanging out.
And he's like, he's a little bitch.
And he's a bitch. And it's like, where's the accountability?
Where's the accountability, bro?
Like, I understand. No one should bark at you like that, especially at work. But... like, come on. You can't expect somebody under that amount of stress. It's their business to be like, hey, you fucked up. No worries.
And you're working in his kitchen, and he's giving y'all both so much.
Yes, and he's also told you, if you fuck up, I'm going to fuck up your day.
Yeah.
And you fucked around and found out.
And it wasn't a fuck up like, I think Carmi could have forgiven Marcus for dropping the cake.
Yeah, that was fine.
But the fuck up was like, bro, right now, are you, like, he was like, why are you fucking with me? Why are you bringing me this donut right now? If you don't fucking put this shit on ice and wait until we have time for this, like that's always the thing. And it was the same thing with the risotto. It's like, yo, Sydney, I don't have the time for this right now. Yeah. It's not ready. You know what I'm saying?
She was kind of annoying about that too. It's like, yes, you want me to add this to the menu? Great, but like I'm busy.
Yes, and also, and that's what everybody said. You're not patient. Yeah. They weren't patient, and they were not on their shit. And Carmi snapped on them. And I think with time, I don't even think we're in the minority of being like, I think Carmi was not right to snap like that.
No, yeah, he shouldn't.
But both of those employees were in the wrong. So absolutely, that was the only thing the whole season that I like genuinely did not agree with.
Yeah, but Carmi actually reminds me of you a little bit, because he'll do something and then be like, immediately understand that he's like, hey, I was wrong. Because Carmi's a really likable character because he has really bad quality. He's a human. Yeah. He has really bad qualities, but then like when his sister's like, hey, you don't ever check in on me.
He's like, you're right.
And he's like, I should check on you. And then he gives you a reason why he doesn't, because he's like, I don't even check on myself. So it makes no sense for me to check in on somebody else because like it doesn't cross my mind.
And I think that might be the most beautiful relationship in the show.
I love it.
Is Carmi and his sister.
What
Sugar. A beautiful relationship.
Beautiful relationship because
and
like
real.
she'll tell him how she feels. He listens to her. He cares about her. He doesn't always check in and all that stuff, but you can tell there's so much love there.
Yeah, there is.
And it's really beautiful. And you can tell he values his sister's opinion because like she's bothering him. Like, you need to go to AA. Like, not because he's an alcoholic, but because of their brother.
Yeah.
And he ends up like, you know, you would think that because he kind of treats her in that moment like, you're nagging me to do the shit I'm not ready to do.
Yeah, but he does it without telling her.
And then he does it without even telling her, and it's really awesome. But I do think we should get off because I think the battery is dying.
Oh shit, I didn't plug it in. I thought it was plugged in. It's all right.
But I didn't know.
But we'll do our plugs now. We'll be back with more Bear next week.
Yeah.
But that's going to do it for us here at Soft Launch. If you liked the episode, please be sure to like it, comment on it,
please
share it. You know, we want to interact with you guys. This is more fun when everybody's in. And if you do interact with it, whoever you are, my first day as a woman, if you're a guy, I'll fuck you, and Sam's first day as a man, he'll fuck you if you're
absolutely. And also, if you are watching this and you are JC's dad, please put what should we put?
Tell him.
A volleyball.
A volleyball. Thank you, baby.
Because it is July 4th weekend. So a beach volleyball in the comments. And if you're not his dad, also put it there too.
That's just funny.
Yes, it's just fun. But that's our show. You can follow me at Make Me Laugh Sam, and you can follow JC at
Peach Fuzz Poppy. All right, Soft Launch. Tickets are in our bio.
Yes.
July 29th, 5 p.m. All right. And then we got a bunch of other stuff that you can just check our pages for. All right. Love you guys.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Peace.